turn this back. There we go. I like it a little better this way. Anyway, we're back tonight, guys. I want to tell you how my weekend's been. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. I hope everybody's been safe and haven't got into anything crazy. Me personally, got chased by bees. Got rained on twice while weed eating, cutting the grass. Found out that I didn't get all the bees. They must have been a bucket, 5-gallon bucket, plumb full of bees down there. But tonight is Sunday night. However you want to spend your Sunday night, I hope you decide to spend it with me here for just a little while. I ain't going to take up too much of your time tonight. Maybe 30 minutes, an hour or so, something like that. But it's good to be back. I know last night we had to cut it kind of short because the storm and everything was... Hey, Miranda, welcome back. The internet, the wind, the rain, and all that. And it might do the same thing tonight. We don't know. We'll see how it goes. But we're back. And I want to show, we've been playing the game, Can You Name 5? And I wanted to show this tonight. This is a new stack of cards. I guess I kind of just overlooked it. But a new stack. Here's the ones that we still haven't went over yet. But here is the ones. This is how many we've done right here. I'll show you this is what we haven't done. That's what we have done. How crazy is that, guys? Look how many we've went through here. Ain't that... That just blows my mind how quick we was moving through those. And then check out this. Hide your kids, hide your wife. But look, that's a new stack. I guess I just overlooked it in the box there. Let me grab the box here. There might be some more stuff. But like I was showing, this is how many. I can't believe we've been through this many. We have went through that many. Hello, randomness. Adventure girls, Miranda, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me good? Am I here? Hello? Say ravioli, spaghetti, or peanut butter, if you can hear me. But we have went through this many already out of this deck. So, I mean, put them together, they're pretty thick. But what else is... I lay it in the box like that. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. These are the usual ones. I'm going to get them mixed up. If I get them mixed up, we'll be answering the same ones we've already answered. Done. Here's a couple more. Have we done these? There's like 4 more cards. No, we haven't done these. I want to get this one out. Get that one over here. I wonder if everybody can hear me. Is something going on? Nobody's responding. Oh, goodness. What's happening? I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. Have I lagged out? It's all good? Okay. Whiny kids. Okay, I was just wondering if you guys can hear me. Say peanut butter if you can hear me. You can hear me, Miranda? Okay. You can just say, hey, I can hear you. Okay. But the cool thing is, I found some that was stuck down the box. Literally 4 cards that I overlooked. Jelly time. I mean, it's kind of weird, guys. It's showing me that, like, literally nobody's watching, but then you're talking, so I don't know what's going on with that tonight. It's kind of weird. I want to do this one. This one seems really cool. If you can, I tell you what, hit that like button. It'll let me know that you're semi here in a way. But anyway, sorry, got sidetracked there. I was reading the card. So we've been playing Can You Name 5? I also have back here all kinds of stuff piled up on the desk. Name 5, the game of Name 5. Ooh, what kind of food you got? Got anything good? Peanut butter jelly sandwich? Look, you put your jelly on one slice, peanut butter on the other slice, on the other slice of bread. Cut a banana down the middle, stick it in between, sprinkle some blueberries on it. You're set. That's all, and all I'm going to say. You're set with that. But guys, pineapple mango smoothie. Oh, that sounds good. Oh man, oh my gosh. But look, I found a whole nother one. I haven't taken the rubber band off this. I kind of forgot about this stack. I was kind of getting worried that we was running out of cards. No, we got a whole nother stack. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. But I want to go with this one. This one is Name 5 Punk Bands. Name 5 punk bands. I'm going to go back a little bit old school here and say I can't even say it. Green Day, okay. That's a good one. Nickelback. Well, he's right. Green Day is Blink 182. Blink 182, that was a good one. The Ramones, yes. Good man. Good man. What is... I'm thinking of that one. There's the chick. Simple Plan. What's the one with Rob Thomas? Randomness? What was the one with Matchbox 20? That was it. Iggy Pop. Oh, wow. Stevie Nicks. Well, Stevie's just kind of a genre of just like some good songs there. Charlotte. What's the one where it's like, he was a skater boy, I said see you later boy. Who sang that one? It was, what was her name? Levine something? Or Arla Levine? However you say her name. Can't think. Lord. Here we go. Avril. On the subject. No, staying on the subject is of bands and songs and music and things like that. Name 5 songs with a woman's name in the title. You don't have to spell it out for me, Randomness. Come on. What about Roxanne? Jolene? Jolene. Sweet Caroline. Roxanne. Just trying to think. Shouldn't there be like a whole smattering of Susie Q, CCR? That's a good one. Fancy, Reba McEntire. But shouldn't there be like a whole smattering of country music that's just like named after a woman? Or you'd think so anyway. Here's a good one. Bob Ryan. Yeah, I forgot that one. That's a good one. There used to be a show come on Disney called Johnny Tsunami, and they would sing that song. That was like the intro to that show. I haven't seen. I've got to watch that. I haven't seen that in a long. There was some really good shows back in the day on Disney. Name 5 ways to propose marriage. 5 ways to propose marriage. Let's get creative here. 5 ways to propose marriage. A Boy Named Sue. I knew that. I couldn't. I knew there was one by Johnny Cash. on leap year in Ireland. Isn't that the thing in the movie and at the beach? Like on a boat. Underwater with a bunch of mermaids swimming around. That's pretty good. On one knee. Okay. On one knee. What about like you take them skydiving, jump out of a plane, pretend like there's no parachute, and then like pull the parachute, and be like, "Will you marry me?" As it pulls, and just fly, plane with a banner behind it. That's pretty cool. If you're gonna go that route, then like call into the radio and be like, the person's name, "Will you marry so and so?" At somebody's wedding. Oh, way to steal the thunder there. Okay. Name 5 brands of athletic shoes. Nike, Reebok, Jordans. Well, is Jordans athletic though? That's like, I guess they are. Crocs, Red Wings, Vans. Well, I guess technically some of those could be athletic shoes. I mean, the flat bottom Vans for like skateboard. I mean, hey, Tony Hawk made a living doing that. Yeah, exactly, for skateboards. I seen an interview that Tony Hawk was doing. I didn't realize Tony was in his 50s now. That was just like mind blown. I can remember watching him on the X Games. I was like, what? Airwalks. What about Under Armour? Under Armour makes some really, really athletic shoes now too. That's about all I know. All right, Adventure Girls, this one's just for you. Name 5 breakfast meats. 5 breakfast meats. Skechers, I forgot about them. And that like isn't pumps one of the shoes too, where you like pump up the tag and like inflates you a little bit and you can run better or faster or something like that? I don't know. Name 5 bacon, sausage, ham, Canadian bacon, eggs. Ooh, steak. Steak, yes. McDonald's used to have this steak biscuit, and it was like this little tiny, super thin cut ribeye. And they put it, and they quit serving it. It had the white cheese, and then it had the little tiny piece of ribeye steak, and it looked like a little tiny ribeye. Man, it was so good. And they quit serving. It was like $4 or $5 for the biscuit, but it was good. It was so good. Let me look here. All right, we'll see you when you get back home. Sounds good. Is there any other breakfast meats that we forgot? What do they put on the breakfast burritos? I know it's got like a smattering of everything in there, but at the same time, they're really good. Let's see. Name 5 fictional doctors. 5 fictional doctors. You almost said cheese. Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Doctor on Eclipse. What was? Oh, it was the Cullen. It was what? Dr. Cullen. What was his name? Dorsemites. Dr. Frankenstein. Oh, what about that one? Man, this sport car got bent all to pieces somehow. How did that happen? Are they all bent? Well, anyway, you guys, if I hold it up, can you? I don't even think you can tell on camera that it's been bent. It's like got a bad crease right down through there. Anywho, name 5 dog tricks. 5 dog tricks. Sit, roll over, stay, maybe. Play dead, fetch. I guess speak, yes. What else? There's so many good ones. Like watching the dog shows where they run the obstacle course and like do all that cool stuff. Name 5 treatments for insomnia. Melatonin. Says there's 2 of you in here. Melatonin. And besides, you're not alone. Breathing exercises. I'm here with you. If that counts for anything. I mean, I don't know. Me being here and all that. Let's see. What's another good one? Sleeping pills. Benadryl. That is a good one. That's a really good one. What is another one? Counting sheep. Just thought of that one. And the reason I thought of that one was because I was watching sheep shearing videos earlier. It was kind of relaxing. I guess because it does say that it's just me and you in here right now, randomness. I'll just kind of talk about some random things, and we'll get back to it here in just a second. Hang on. Oh, and I'm back. But I know it's Sunday. I know we all have to work tomorrow. I know the week's getting ready to start. Random things. So what's some of the things you got to do this week? Me personally, I have to work tomorrow. And tomorrow evening, I got to figure out how I'm going to get rid of those bees yet again. I don't think we're going to get a break in the rain anytime soon. I think next Wednesday is the next time it's supposed to. Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to conquer the world. Oh, I've got so many things here. Or, well, so many cards here. It's kind of crazy. I don't understand why it doesn't say that you're watching right now. It's kind of crazy. Do you think I should read something out of the book here later, or just continue with the game? I'd kind of like to show the year was 2020 again. That I think is just such a good idea, a good book. Okay, well, I mean, that's cool. But I guess I can do that. So anyway, I want to kind of go over the year was 2020 here just a little bit more, because it's we all have so many memories of the year 2020. Some bad, good, scared, mad, all those different emotions mixed up into one there. It's kind of crazy too, the amount of things that happened just in that short amount of time. I remember this one story that it was not a story, it really happened. Welcome back. But it was just kind of taking a break from the game and going over the book here. The year was 2020. But this funny story, our microwave had quit working. And we ordered it. And we thought it was made, here. And when I say here, USA. But it wasn't. We found out it was made somewhere else. And from overseas. I'll say it like that. And we open it up, and then lo and behold, there's not just it wasn't just your regular bubble wrap. It was those giant. What do you call them? Like just like airbags that's linked together, and they're like this big around. They're like this long, and they're everywhere in the box. And I was like, oh my gosh, don't pop those. It's got COVID in it. So our pockets, yeah, and it was so. Everything at that time, it just seems like it was so fearful. So it was like, well, what are we going to do with them? And before we could do anything, here comes the kid. Steps, pop, right on it. Pops it. Was like, oh my gosh, nobody breathe. It's like that. But that's what it was. I mean, we were scared. I think it was one of those things that everybody was doing. We was still ordering stuff. We was still getting stuff. It was just like that mass hysteria that the media was doing and everything. But I just think that story was so funny because, here we've opened this up and we was like, man, we got to go get this microwave down, get the old one down, put the old one or the new one up. It was just like, gosh, it was tough. It was tough. And there's still a little bit of I want to say animosity there towards still big crowds and things like that. It's just because we've seen so many of our loved ones get sick. So many we've lost loved ones to this. So I mean, I'll say it like this: it's left a bad taste in my mouth because we was so used to doing things one way for so long, and then here this thing came and it's like, no, you can't do that. But it didn't. It really didn't. I know. Or you're out somewhere and somebody sneezes or something like that. And, oh, it's just allergies. And you're like, man, you don't know. You don't know. So it was like running and hiding and sanitizing your hands and wearing the masks and all that stuff. So, but that's one of the cool things about the year was 2020. The journal, it's like your personal journal, what you went through, what you witnessed, just different things, like number 9 here on the 20 questions. Yeah, exactly. It was like number 9 is, what valuable lesson did 2020 teach you? I mean, number 9 right there. And it's like all these little things in the game, and she leaves plenty of space in between each one there for you to write things down. But what valuable lesson did 2020 teach you? To really, really appreciate family. Really appreciate family, because there was like a long time where it was, hey, I miss you, I want to see you, but I ain't coming over. Let's see. Speaking of Rona, number 11, down here on the bottom. See if we can get that there. Yeah, this one. Did you have a nickname for COVID-19? Rona. And some other choice ones. But, oh, this one's cool. She titled this one, during the 2020 pandemic / lockdown. And like for number 1, she put check boxes beside of it. It's like, gave myself a haircut. Gave someone else a haircut. Hoarded toilet paper. Panic bought anything. Learned a new language. Took up a new hobby. Started a YouTube channel. Started a blog. Read a new book. I mean, just some really cool things in the book here that was just that really hits on the pandemic and on the 2020. That was just all the messed up things about 2020. So here's a good one, and I know one movie that she's in. I think one movie anyway. Name 5 movies. By the way, we're getting back on the game. Name 5 movies with Reese Witherspoon. 5 movies with Reese Witherspoon. And I know the one, it's Sweet Home Alabama. I really, really like that movie. That's another one I need to rewatch. Legally Blonde, 1. And isn't there like 2 or 3 of those? I think. So there's 2. Legally Blonde, Sweet Home Alabama. Oh, goodness. I like the story in Sweet Home Alabama that they did with the cat. You remember that? Where they tied dynamite around the cat's tail or fireworks or something like that and run it through the middle of the tail on the 4th of July. I thought that was hilarious. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay. Name 5 major newspapers. 5 major newspapers. The Washington Post. Major news. Bristol Herald Carrier. My Time. What about the New York Times? That's a pretty big one. And then I think the Kingsport Post, which I know that's a local one. New York Times. And then, what's another major newspaper? Gosh, can't think. I'm gonna start turning this over to give myself like a limited amount of time to think. Boy, that's moving fast through that too. That don't give you a whole lot of time at all. Oh man. So we've got. Oh gosh, I can't think. Well, let's skip to the next one. Name 5 ways to cheat on a test. 5 ways to cheat on a test. Which now I suppose it's a lot easier with Google and a cell phone in school. But writing the answers down on your hand or on your arm or on the inside of your shirt sleeve. So, exactly. Let's see. Having a copy of the teacher's sheet. It's on the bottom of your shoe. I never did the bottom of the shoe. I was always afraid it would wear off. That always was like, man. Switch places with your twin. Look at somebody's paper. Yeah. I always got caught though when I looked at somebody else's paper. They always got me with that. Josh, quit looking at so and so's paper. Name 5 words that begin with try. T-R-I. Right there. Can you see it? T-R-I. 5 words begin with try. Tri-state. Triathlon. Is that T-R-I? Tricycle. Tricep. Train. Triceratops. That's pretty good. Oh my goodness. Hadn't thought of that. Man, we went back to dinosaurs on that one. Let's see. Triglycerides. Where'd you come up with that one? Track. Triangle. Okay. Name 5 movies featuring rock stars. 5 movies featuring rock stars. Labyrinth had David Bowie in it. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Featuring rock stars. And they saying you're doomed. Oh man. I only think of the Labyrinth. Really? I mean, can you guys think of anything? Name. We'll just skip over that one. Name 5 diseases with no cure. Dun dun dun. I guess this new one, monkeypox. Yeah, where is she? I figured she'd be here tonight. Cancer. Common cold. Yeah, don't have no cure for that. Stomach bug. I don't think they have one for Crohn's disease. Yeah, apparently COVID. And then again, they might have one for Crohn's disease. I don't think there's the flu, and you can't cure that at all. Randomness. That's one that doesn't ever get better. Let's see. Let's take a look for just a moment at book 2. I want to do that for just a moment. Let's get over here. And this one has, I don't think I said this last time. This one has, and index, where are you at? Did we put one in this one? I might not even put one in this one. Well, I didn't. Let me do it this way. This one has 10 chapters. So, 10 chapters in this one. So I'm going to read I guess I could read this. I don't guess it'll give anything away, but kind of skimming over it there, it kind of might give some stuff away from book 1. So maybe we ought to just stick with book 1. I don't know. Let's do that. On second thought, let's check out book 1, because I don't want to give nothing away in that one just yet. Chapter 2, book 1, The Man in the Hood. Let's read page 1. Very well, said the man smugly as he stepped forward. It appears that you believe you have some skill. Misty swung her sword, which met his. They were both so absorbed in the fight that neither noticed the sound of footsteps approaching or the lights that were coming straight towards them. Just as the hooded man knocked the sword from Misty's hand, James shouted her name. The hooded man drew a pistol and fired it in the air. A cloud of smoke surrounded him and made it difficult to see. The man turned and ran away from the ever-growing crowd forming around Misty. When the smoke cleared, the night guard was on his heels. James bent over to help Misty up. "Did you get a look at his face?" asked James with worry in his voice. "No, sir," Misty answered. "But I believe from his accent that he was from Hover Bay." Misty was covered in dirt and sweat, and blood was oozing through her shirt. Dun, dun, dun. We'll leave that right there, and we'll continue on with this. The game. So anyway, that kind of gives a feel of the books, I should say. My wife has done these 2 wonderful journals. I wish she would come out with something else, because these are so well done that is just it's amazing how good they are. Excuse me. But with like just one shot, it gives you something to do and work on throughout the year. Like if you want to save stuff for a certain time of the year, you can do that. Move on, go do something else, and then come back to something else. Are they not good? They are. So it's just so good. And then the year was 2020. I mean, for me, that was something that I can like immortalize and have and go back and look at. And I feel like there's always room that if you need to, you can go back and jot something down in it, and just that way you have it and will always have it. Look back 30 years from now, and be like, wow, we went through that. I think I filled mine out, and I've put it somewhere, and I cannot remember where I put it. And I've looked for it a couple times and give up, and I need to look for it again and not give up. So, because I've forgot a lot of what I wrote in it, Adventure Girls. I can't remember, which I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday. So, okay. Name 5 1960s bands. 5 1960s bands. I'm going to say the Monkees, the Who, the Beatles, CCR, Rolling Stones. That's a good one. Aerosmith, which that is more 70s and 80s. Leonard Skinner. Queen of Hearts. You mean Queen? Queen was good. Your memory from that time period is blurry. At best, right? I can just always remember the lead singer from Queen because of his teeth, how they were like just so crooked. Mick Jagger is a good one. Blue, yes. The California Raisins too. I remember seeing some of those commercials in my time. Casey and the Sunshine Band. Boogie Shoes. My boogie shoes. Anyway, let's see. Okay. Name 5 foods to make with leftover turkey. 5 foods to make with leftover turkey. I always just put it on a sandwich. Like after Thanksgiving and Christmas, just stick it on the sandwich. You're good to go. Ooh, I hadn't thought of honey mustard turkey barbecue. That sounds good. The pot pie sounds good too, Randall. I hadn't thought of that. I wonder if you could make do like a casserole. I wonder if that would be something you could do with it, like leftover turkey. Because there's always usually like half the turkey left, because I don't know why, but I guess it gives variety. So let me change that. So I guess because of variety, that's why there's so much turkey. Turkey salad with chicken salad. Like, turkey salad. Oh, I see what you're saying. So like your mayonnaise and your salt and pepper and whatever else you want to put over in it, and squish it, stir it. Yeah, I agree with that. Name 5 synonyms for smart. 5 synonyms for smart. Oh. Synonyms. A mixer would be good. Intelligent. Wise. Genius. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Adventure Girls. Educated. For smart. Let's see. Well learned. see. So we did genius. No, well taught. That's pretty good. Oh, goodness. Oh, here's one. Here's a good one. Name 5 U.S. states that begin with M. Montana. Michigan. Oh, that's bad. Missouri. Maine. Michigan. Mississippi. That makes me think of the song. M-I, cricket letter, I, cricket letter, up, back, I. That's just how something we used to do. Here's one. This is a little tough. Name 5 government organizations. Maryland. 5 government organizations. Government organizations. I'm afraid to say them on the camera. You just went there. You just went there. I hope you're proud of yourself. Red Cross, CDC, FBI. What about Supreme Court, House of Representatives, NCIS? That is a good one. How about the Congress? That's one. I guess governors. I guess that's part of government because it's governor. Anyway, name 5 football teams. Surgeon General. Surgeon General. That was a good one. I don't know why I didn't think of that one. Steelers, Cowboys, Raiders, Rams, Seahawks. Let's see, what else? Oh man, Patriots, Browns. Oh goodness. Actually, that's just called the football team now. Instead of that, Green Bay Packers, Miami Dolphins. Covered quite a few of them there. Here's one. This might be my favorite one tonight. Name 5 excuses for not turning in homework. Oh, dog ate it. Exactly. Fake being sick and didn't feel like doing it. Kids ate it. Lost it. Fell asleep. You didn't give me no homework. It caught on fire. My paper airplane. Kids put it in the blender. There's some good ones. Some good ones. Name 5 places to hike trails. 5 places to hike trails. State parks. That's where most of the trails that I know that you like go and hike is. let's see. And then lakes, national forest, or like our little small town down the road, Oxbow would count. They have Spearhead Trails, which like runs into other states. And then you have the Creeper Trail, which goes from here, I think, all the way to Georgia, maybe, or further. I can't really remember. It goes from like Ohio down to Georgia or something like that. Anyway, it's a really long trail. Need to go and do that. So let's do one more, and then we'll call it up because we're 15 minutes from an hour. So, yep, the Appalachian Trail. But let's do one more, and we will call it a night right here. And this one's going to be an easy one, but I can't remember none of their names, except for the big one. Me too. Let's do one more, and we'll call it a night. Name 5 characters from Sesame Street. 5 characters from Sesame Street. I know Big Bird, Bert and Ernie, Cookie Monster, what's the one that's hangs out in the trash can? The Count. Oh, that's a good one. But what's the one that hangs out in the trash can? The green one? What's his name? Oh, I can't think of it. Grouch. Yes. Good job. So with that, guys, we'll call it a night tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in. If you don't catch it live, I apologize. I'm sorry. But we will be going live next week around the same time, 9:30, 10 o'clock. With all this rain going on, we haven't had much to do. But thanks for watching. Hit that like button whenever you come in and watch. Let us know you enjoyed it. And next time we'll get into something else. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.